Hey guys, welcome back to Bruffington. My name's Tara and today we are making super spooky but still really cute man-eating pumpkins. They are so easy to make. You're gonna love them, your neighbor's gonna love them, your house is gonna be the coolest house this Halloween. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, make sure you click the bell to know when I do more videos, and head over to Instagram so that you see all of the fun Halloween things I'm doing this season. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, let's get into it. What you're going to be needing today is yarn or string, balloon, tape, Mod Podge, twin bowls, and a paintbrush, a craft knife or an X-Acto knife, something to cut with, some duct tape, and some paint. You're also gonna want a ton of newspapers, so grab a couple of newspapers and get them all ripped up. And last but not least, some kind of stick. Preferably find one that your dog hasn't chewed the ends on, but it'll still work fine. First things first, blow up your balloon. You do not want to blow it up all the way. Then don't tie it up, but twist it so that it stops the airflow, and then tape it so that you can let go of it. Don't tape it so good that you won't be able to get it off though, because we will be taking off this tape. Then you're going to need to get your string and you're going to tape it to the top of your balloon. Like so. Now we're going to start wrapping our string around our balloon. You want it to be pretty tight so it doesn't move. You only really want to wrap it 3 times because your string is going to start wrapping around your mouth hole and you don't want to do that. So honestly, I think 3 is enough. Cut your string. And now this is kind of a tricky part. You just have to figure out how to tie it off. A little bit underneath some of the strings to start. And then I will take off the tape from my first piece. If you can do that without popping your balloon. That always scares me. Okay, so obviously I had too much tape. Don't do a ton of tape. Just do a little piece just to keep it in place for like 1 minute. So yeah, just figure out how to tie these strings together so they're staying together on top. And then we want to come under here, grab another little piece of your string so that you can tie off this bottom part. My strings are already moving all over the place. We're gonna tape those down. So put them back. If they've moved out of place, put them back where you want them. Space them out. Oh my gosh, you guys, chill out. Put them back where you want them. Grab some tape, and remember, you don't need huge pieces of tape. You just want like the tiniest bit. I don't know, what is that? An inch of tape. And you're just gonna put the tape over that. Cool, so now, you're gonna come back to your mouthpiece, take that tape off, if you can. Okay, seriously that took me like 10 minutes. Okay, untwist it, and blow a little bit more. Okay, so the next step is to grab your newspaper and your Mod Podge, because we're going to be putting newspaper all over this guy. Cut or rip your newspaper into strips. About this size is a little big. I would maybe do them a little bit smaller. It's just up to you, whatever. You kind of just experiment with it and see what you like. And then you're going to mix your Mod Podge with a teeny little bit of water. Okay, so we got our Mod Podge and our newspaper, and I've got this little bowl because you're going to need something for your balloon to kind of sit in. So first you just paint some on. Grab a strip, stick it on, and paint over it. Super simple. This is kind of the hardest part of this project. It's not hard, it's just takes a lot of time. You're gonna need to do at least 4 layers of these. Otherwise, when you cut the mouth out of your pumpkin, it's gonna curl in on itself. Yeah, so just be patient. What I normally do is I'll do 1 layer and I'll let it dry. And then I'll come back later and do another one. Do it while you're watching a show. That's what I normally do. I'm really focusing on the creases right here, really trying to make sure they get stuck down in there. Otherwise, your string situation was useless. Enough chit chat. Let's do this. So I totally forgot about the stem. To make a stem on your pumpkin, You're gonna need one so that you can use it to attach it to whatever you're going to be attaching the whole thing to. And sorry the lighting's kind of weird in here, but I needed to just like do this part of the video really quick. So here's what I've already made, and what you do is you just get some newspaper, make like a tube out of it, roll it up, and then you just have to like tape it closed, but you want a pretty sturdy one. And my big mistake that I made was not doing this sooner. You're gonna want to attach this like after your first or second coat of paper mache. So I'm just gonna chop it, and all you do is just tape it. Tape isn't the only thing that's gonna be holding it though. You're also going to do more paper mache around it. Okay guys, I finally finished my stem. Again, I would normally do it earlier on, but I just forgot this time. So what I ended up doing was sticking it on. I did a couple layers like coming up and wrapping around it, and then a couple more on top of those layers that were on the pumpkin. Anyway, you kind of just like smash some paper on there and it holds. It's holding really good, which I'm very happy about, super solid. And I ended up doing another layer on the whole thing anyway while I was at the stem. So I think in total I have about 5 layers on this guy. Now we're gonna make the mouth of our monster. I've learned that it's better to start small because if you go too big, then you know, you can never go back. So start small, grab a Sharpie, and you can do whatever mouth you want. I mean, it's like carving a pumpkin, right? Does anybody else have this problem? You have like a million Sharpies and none of them ever work. Okay, so I do kind of almost like a C shape to start, and then I just kind of make like pointy teeth. Okay, cool, I like that. But once you have the mouth you want, grab your X-Acto knife and carve it out. And look at that, so cute. I love when I get the mouth cut out. It just makes it come alive. Okay, what you're gonna do is paint the inside black and the outside whatever you want. I'm sticking with orange because I want them to look like pumpkins. I've also seen people do them green to look a little bit more Venus flytrappy, monstery. So yeah, let's get to painting. The next thing you're gonna need is some kind of a branch or something to make the big vine of your pumpkin. I just grabbed one from my neighbor's tree. Okay.
Oh, whoa. I almost hit you right.
And don't worry, I asked permission. So I think it's best to get a branch that's pretty fresh because you're gonna wanna be able to bend it to your will. So like this one was too long, so I just broke it off just like that. And also they bend a lot easier when they're still green, when they're still a little fresh, so that like I'm gonna put this pumpkin head on here and kind of just tie some twine or something to the tip and then tie it down to the stem just so that it bends the way you want. Maybe I won't, maybe I'll just let it chill. But you want it to dry out in the way that you want. So if I just let it stay here, I'm worried it would get weaker and weaker. So it's kind of an experiment. You have to figure out how to get it to bend the way you want and then stay there. So for now, I'm just gonna duct tape this guy. Okay, cool. So look at that. I think that's awesome. I think that's perfect. Okay. So then, yeah, that'll just be like that. Get this in the ground somehow. Look how cute that is. So cute. Guys, what do we think? Pumpkin number 2 is on. He's gonna need to bend a little bit more, so I'll have to maybe tie something to him. I don't know, I feel like he'll get down there eventually if I just let this guy dry out. Oh my gosh, loving these. Okay, the camera I was just using died, so now I'm using this one, so sorry about the camera shift. Okay guys, it's too hot to have my hair down. It's ponytail time. The next thing you need is some leaves. You need some fake leaves. So I grabbed these from Hobby Lobby. They were this whole thing is $20, not my favorite, but I got them on half off day, so. And I'm gonna paint the stem of the pumpkins green to match this green. So mix up some green paint. Let's paint these guys. It's painted. And you know what? I didn't even match it super close to the green on here. I didn't really know how to make it more like this. Maybe by adding yellow or something. I don't know. But it's green, so it's fine. And now I'm going to like detach these guys from this stem and figure out where they're gonna go on my pumpkin. Guys, that was so easy. I can't believe it. Okay, what do we think? I love it. Okay, let's go put them outside and see what they'll look like. Okay guys, that's it. Now you have some super spooky but still really cute man-eating pumpkins for your Halloween display. I am super happy with how this turned out. I think they're so cute and awesome. Let me know what you guys think on Instagram. Go follow me at Tara Bruff. Let me know what you would do differently, how you lit them up. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you click the bell so you know when my next video is gonna be posted. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. That's it for today, guys. Come back next week for another awesome video. We'll see you then. Bye!